Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I have another decluttering video for you, which I know I just did one very recently, but it seems it's an ongoing process. The more that I bring into my collection, the more that I realize there's some that I can probably part ways with. So if you're interested in seeing that, then stay tuned. Also, if you're enjoying my content, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And let's jump into today's video. Okay, you guys, so if you hear my air conditioner in the background, I apologize. It is a very hot day here, and you can really hear my AC going, but I have pulled all of my fragrances off of my two trays. As you guys know, many of you know that I'm going to be moving to a different place in a couple of weeks, and I have just been in a decluttering frenzy, and I'm going to go through my perfumes again one more time just to make sure that there's nothing in my perfume collection that I'm sort of holding on to for the wrong reasons. So I do have the lids to a couple of bins that I'm going to be using there. In that little Kenzo box there, I do have some travel sizes, which I will be keeping all of. And this is all of the perfumes. I didn't count them because that looked very tedious, the way that I have them laying out, but it's approximately 50 or 55 fragrances. As a disclaimer, I also do have my box under here full of fragrances that I have already decluttered and shown you guys in other videos. Some of them are sold and just waiting to be shipped, or I'm waiting for payment. Some of them I'm probably going to end up gifting to friends because I just simply will not sell all of them. I do try to sell swap the ones that I can. Oh, sorry, excuse my phone. I do try to sell or swap the ones that I can, but occasionally I will just give them away to friends and family as well. So I have two bins there. I'm going to make a yes bin and a no bin. And the no's are pretty much going to be not ones that I dislike rather, but they're going to be ones that I'm just kind of feeling like lukewarm about, on the fence, mediocre, that kind of thing. I have certain perfumes, I'm sure you guys have certain perfumes too, that when you smell it, you literally just, your eyes roll back in your head and you're like, oh my God, I love this perfume so much. And a lot of my perfumes do that for me. A lot of them, I smell them and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so good. This is such a good fragrance. And I want that to be the reaction that I have to all of my fragrances, because if it's not that way, then why am I holding on to them? Why am I holding on to ones that are just kind of like, I smell them and I'm like, yeah, that's nice, that's nice. No, I do not want to collect fragrances. I want all the fragrances in my collection to be ones that I truly, truly love. And I'm just very excited to wear. And unfortunately, I'm going to be parting ways with probably a few $100s worth of perfumes today. But the upside to that is that I can probably find people to swap with, or one man's trash is another person's treasure. So I will find people who will put those perfumes to use. I don't feel bad about it at all. Sometimes you just have to try something out and bring it home with you to realize that it is not going to work out. So I'm just sitting down on my bed and I put my yes box over there, and I'm just going to go through, and I think the first thing I'm going to do is go through and grab the ones that jump out at me as favorites, ones that I absolutely love, ones that I cannot part ways with, because it's easier for me to find those than it is to pick out the ones that I'm going to potentially be getting rid of. And then we'll see what's left over, and we can go from there. And I guess once it gets to the point that I'm sort of hesitating, then that should be a pretty strong indication that maybe that perfume is not something I should be holding on to. Yeah, so I hope you guys don't think I'm crazy. I'm always decluttering, I know that, but I'm a declutterer by heart, by nature. I love decluttering. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see the need to hold on to anything that doesn't bring me a lot of happiness. So, okay, so let's just start off with this one, which is to my right. This is Chanel Chance Eau de Toilette. I absolutely love Chance Eau de Toilette. This is one of my favorite. It doesn't look like I've used a lot, but I actually wear this one all the time. I love this one, you guys. Can I say it enough? I love that one. Okay, Olympia from Paco Rabanne. Yes, I love this one. My boyfriend loves this one. This is a salty vanilla. I'm gonna try not to go through notes as I do this, or it will take forever. Erin Hibiscus Palm, beautiful for the summer. This is a coconutty palm leaf, luxurious, ritzy, expensive smelling fragrance. We have Dior Addict. I don't even need to talk about that one. That one's incredible. I'll be keeping that one. We have Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess. This one is newer to my collection and I really, really like it. It's gorgeous, so we will keep that one for sure. We have another little winner here. This is Tory Burch, Love Relentlessly. The lid is a little bit crooked. You guys, if you haven't smelled Love Relentlessly and you like floral fragrances, definitely check this one out. To me, it is such a beautiful, classy, upscale smelling, just really classy smelling floral fragrance. I really, really, really love this one. The only reason I don't keep this out on my trays right now is because for some weird reason I associate this with vacation. And I really don't want to be reminded of COVID times when I smell this. So I'm trying not to wear this right now. I want this to be like my happy perfume, my getting on a plane, going to Las Vegas, going to Los Angeles, Miami, whatever. I want this to be like my happy perfume. So we're gonna keep this one and use it for vacation purposes. Hypnotic Poison, this one I really like. I have a feeling, I don't know, we'll see how this winter goes. I haven't worn this one in quite a while, but this is a really good winter perfume, and this is on my top 10 for life list. So we'll keep that one for now as well. Armani Code Cashmere, I really, really like this one, mostly because it's a beast, and it smells really good, and it's like ultimate sexy. So we'll keep that one. Marc Jacobs Decadence. I love Marc Jacobs Decadence so much. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's so sweet. We're gonna keep that for sure. It's a beautiful green woody plum fragrance. We will keep Chanel No. 5 Low. This is a really nice citrusy version of the original Chanel No. 5. Chanel Allure. I was watching a video the other day and somebody said that this gave them major 90s vibes, and they're right. It does have 90s vibes now that I think about it that way, but I still love it. To me, it's one of the most classy fragrances I have. It's one of the most classy Chanels. I really, really like Allure, so we will keep that one. Chanel Chanson Vive, love it. This is a bright, sparkling grapefruit with the original Chanel Chance DNA, a little bit kind of hidden underneath all of the refreshing citruses, and it's beautiful. I absolutely love this one, so we'll keep that for sure. My Little Alien, and I also have another Alien backup. So one of these I actually purchased, and the other one was a trade with a subscriber, and so I'm really happy about that because I love Alien, and these are only 30 ml bottles, so I have my backups. Oh gosh, I don't know what it is about Alien, you guys, but I think it is so unbelievably sexy. We will be keeping Alien. Narciso Rouge, that's another one that I absolutely love. That is a tonka bean, orange blossom, musky, woody fragrance. We have Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. This one is beautiful. Mandarin orange, rose, patchouli, tonka bean. Beautiful. We'll be keeping that for sure. Kenzo World Power. If you watch my channel, you know that this was a new one. I recently acquired this one through a perfume haul. Love it. It was a blind buy. This one is tonka bean, salt, and cypress, and it smells incredible. It's almost a little bit masculine, like a man's cologne. But it's so good. It's so good. It's intoxicating, and it's very sexy. This has very much niche vibes for me. This is the type of thing I would expect from a niche company, not so much a designer. Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle. I really, really like this one. Pear, vetiver, and vanilla. It's a very sensual, thick, dense, really, really good performing perfume. And that is one of my criteria as well, looking at all of these, is I want it to perform. If it has poor performance, regardless of the scent, I will not be keeping it, because I do not appreciate wearing a perfume when I can't tell I'm wearing it and when other people cannot tell. Especially when you pay $100, $110, $120 for a perfume, you expect it to perform. So yeah, if you don't perform, we're not keeping you. Coco Mademoiselle Intense. Again, this is a huge performer. It's one of the strongest ones in my collection for sure. I absolutely love it, and I'm saving this one for the winter time. This one is like major tonka bean, super heavy tonka bean, patchouli, mandarin, rose. It's just beautiful. So we'll be keeping that for sure. The bottle is also really, really nice. Chanel Chance Eau de Parfum. This is the original. I love this perfume, you guys. I love this so much. I wish I would have discovered this many, many years ago, because I think this would have made an excellent signature scent. It still will. I kind of alternate between this one and the Eau de Toilette, but they're ones that I grab all the time. It's just so classy. I have to smell it again just to enjoy it. Oh my gosh, I love it so much, you guys. My only complaint with this is the lid comes off really, really easily, so I can't carry it in my handbag. Chanel No. 5 Eau Premiere. This is a lighter, more modernized, softer version of the original Chanel No. 5, and I really, really like it. It's definitely more of a mature scent. I do wear it to bed sometimes, but I don't wear it very often, but I love it, and it doesn't matter because I'm not getting rid of my Chanels. La Petite Robe Noire Intense from Guerlain. This one was a blind buy as well, way back in the beginning of quarantine, and this is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm so happy that I have it. This is a blueberry cotton candy with some bergamot and some other notes. It's actually quite a complex fragrance, and it performs very, very well. This is one, you guys, if you ever smell Petite Robe Noire Intense, do not go by the paper, do not go by the atomizer. This is one that you truly have to spray on your skin to get the full picture. It changes, it smells so different on the skin, and it smells so good, you guys. It's very sexy, it's intoxicating, it's just gorgeous. Like, this is one of the ones you put on your skin and you just can't stop smelling yourself because it's so nice. And it's not like a cheap celebrity cotton candy, it's a very expensive, classy, elegant smelling cotton candy. This is what I would wear to like a little, like a black tie event, like a formal occasion, when I want to smell very sexy, very feminine, but also very classy. We have Narciso Poudre. Do I even need to mention yes or no? Of course I'm keeping this one. This one is a musky tonka bean powdery fragrance. It's very soft, but it has excellent performance and excellent projection. It's very comforting, it's relaxing, it's feminine. It's got like a baby powder vibe. It's Sarah Jessica Parker Lovely. I love this perfume, you guys. This is very similar to Narciso for her Eau de Parfum and Eau de Toilette. It's got that same kind of musky vibe about it. I just discovered that I really like this type of a musky scent. Yeah, this is a really nice musky lavender fragrance. I often wear this to bed. I find it very relaxing, and it's very inexpensive as well. Layered First Kiss Exclusive. This is supposed to be a dupe for Delina Exclusive, which I have not smelt, but I really, really like this one. This one is quite tart and sour, but it's also very sweet and very woody. It's really, really beautiful. I'm actually going to smell it again just to refresh my nose. Yeah, I love it, and it's very unique, you guys. I get compliments out the, like, from everybody when I wear this, and it really lasts and it projects. I love it so much. I definitely recommend checking out First Kiss Exclusive from Layered. Miss Dior Eau de Parfum. Absolutely, this is my rose patchouli and mandarin scent, and I absolutely love this one. I'm keeping that one for sure. It's like a very easy go-to daytime scent. Elisab Le Parfum. This one is incredibly classy, and it's a really bright orange blossom honey scent. Very, very elegant. It's something that I think I will wear more as I get a little bit older. I don't wear it a lot right now, but it is a really beautiful, easy go-to. Like, if I had an office job, I would just throw this on to go to the office kind of thing. Mancera Roses Vanille. Yes, absolutely. I love this fragrance. This is a very thick, syrupy, rich, decadent, sweet vanilla rose fragrance. Beautiful. It performs so well, so well. I cannot wait until fall to wear that one. By the way, you guys, this is the type of fragrance that I use as like a standard of love for my fragrances. If I don't like them this much, there's no point in keeping it. That is how much I love this. En Silence Eau de Toilette from Guerlain. This is one of those rare occasions that I am keeping this specifically for my appreciation of what it is. The bottle, the scent. I love the bottle. I just love the antiqueness of it. If nothing else, I would use this for decor. It is so beautiful. I like the fragrance, I just don't wear it, but I keep it because I appreciate what it is and I like the bottle. Where's some more absolute yeses? Okay. Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One Intense. This one is beautiful. There's been a lot of talk about this one lately on YouTube. This one came out this year. I think a lot of people are saying it's the best one that Dolce & Gabbana has ever created. I would almost agree. I love this fragrance. This one is a very gourmand, really intense version of the original, but it doesn't have that coffee note. Instead, it has a little bit of coconut, and I don't really pick up the coconut, but it's a very creamy, delicious, long-lasting, really nicely projecting fragrance, and it's beautiful. Like, if you only had one nighttime fragrance, it could be this one and you'd be okay. Really, really good. I'm running out of room in my bin. I don't want to crush them or break the bottles, so I'm just gonna start a pile over here. Valentina Poudre from Valentino. This is actually a tester. I told you guys that I was gifted this from one of the sales associates at a store because they ran out of the actual bottles, and they told me I could have the tester because I purchased another perfume. So I love this. This is one of my favorite powdery perfumes out there. It's got like a sweetness to it. It's got a femininity about it. It's almost got a little bit of a sex appeal. This also performs very, very well. This lasts for a really, really long time, both on my skin and on my clothing. On clothing, you will smell this for days. On your skin, you'll smell it for a good 10, 11 hours. It's very, very good. So I highly recommend this one if you like sweet, powdery fragrances. Mon Guerlain Intense. I love this one. This is just a more intense version of the original. This is lavender, vanilla. I'm not sure what gourmand notes are in here, but there is some sweet, savory kind of gourmand notes as well. I almost get like a chocolate vibe, even though there's no chocolate. My cat has come to say hello, and my poor baby just had surgery yesterday and was spayed. So she has been feeling a little rough, but apparently she wanted to be here with us, and she really likes to sleep on my pillows. That's her favorite spot, right? She always finds the best, most comfortable spots to sleep. Shh, shh, shh. Hey, don't lick that. You can't lick that. Okay, Chloe Absolute de Parfum. I love Chloe so much, you guys. I actually have a couple more Chloe fragrances coming because I'm so obsessed with it. I honestly think the Chloe fragrances are going to become my new signature scents. You guys, I'm in love with them. When I first smelled Chloe a few months ago, I really thought they were very unremarkable. I think I told you guys. I just didn't think that they were all that great. But yeah, I'm obsessed. I love them so much. I can't even... I'm going to quit talking because I could ramble on forever. Armani Privé Vert Malachite. This is also newer to my collection. This one is truly a white floral work of art. It's a very sweet benzoin, creamy dessert white floral, and it smells very different on your skin than it does on paper. Again, this is when you really, really need to try on your skin. If you go by paper and the atomizer, you'll just get a lot of white florals, but when you put it on your skin, it transforms into this very sweet, balsamic, creamy dessert type of a thing, and it's so good. Still very heavy on the floral though. If you don't like white floral, you won't like this. Mon Guerlain, the original, absolutely. I love this thing. I will wear that for the rest of my life if I can. Jessica Simpson Fancy. This is not one of my favorite fragrances, but it's one of my favorite celebrity fragrances. This one is very nice for the winter. It's nice for work. It's a very soft caramel, cozy fragrance, and it actually performs really well for me. Like, it has really, really good longevity, and I really like the bottle. The bottle looks very antique, so yeah, we will keep this for sure. If nothing else, I just like to display it because it's very pretty. We have Chanel Gabrielle. This is a citrusy powder fragrance. It's a little bit mature, very, very nice. It's good for the summer. It's very classy. It's not one that I grab for a lot these days. I definitely prefer my Chance Eau Vive over this one, but of course, I'm not parting ways with my Chanels because I love them. So yeah, we'll keep this one. Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb. This is one of my all-time favorite fragrances, and this one also has some nostalgic memories attached to it for me. This is the one that I was wearing when I first met my boyfriend, and yeah, this was my signature scent for a really, really long time, and it's one of my favorites. It's such a beautiful fragrance, just gorgeous. So yeah, we'll be keeping that for sure. Blondine from Versailles. This is a really unique leather scent. This is leather and butter, and I think there is it orchid or is it lily? I'm not sure. I think it's orchid. I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, it's a really nice, sensual, warm, cozy leather scent. It's really well done. This one also is like a work of art. This is a niche fragrance. Fragrances like this one and Mancera's Roses Vanille, they just really set the standard for how good a perfume really can be. So yeah, this one's amazing, very unique. We'll be keeping that one for sure. Pure Excess. This one is a fairly new one. It doesn't have the best longevity, but it does project pretty well, and it's sweet, it's gourmand, it's got popcorn in it. It's like a really unique gourmand, sweet, sexy fragrance. If you're comparing this to Black Excess, the Black Excess definitely outperforms this one, but this one is still pretty good. It's like a really easy go-to when you want to smell just really sweet and gourmand. So yeah, that one's good. We'll keep that one. It was kind of a random blind buy. Chanel No. 5. Eau de Parfum, absolutely. It doesn't look like I've worn much of this, but I've actually put a little bit of a dent, not too much. I wear this one to bed. I really like it, and I feel like this is just a very iconic Chanel fragrance. I just needed it for my collection, and I really like it. So yeah, we'll be keeping that one for sure. Coco Noir. I really like Coco Noir. My only complaint with this one is the performance. This one does not last very well at all, and actually a lot of people have said that. It really does not last very long for a Chanel fragrance. Like Tom Ford lasts longer than this one, Dior Addict lasts longer than this one, Dolce & Gabbana lasts longer than this one. Like, it's really disappointing for the price, and being that it's Chanel, you would expect it to last longer. But actually Demi Rawling said in one of her videos that she would use this as like an office scent, and I could totally see that. I think a lot of people use this for an evening scent, but I think you could totally do this for daytime. Okay, so these are the ones that I have left, and it's starting to get a little bit iffy with some of them. I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up decluttering a couple of these ones. Okay, Tom Ford Noir. I love Tom Ford Noir. I'm just going to give it another smell again here. Sexy little black dress going out to like a piano bar or a lounge of some sort. This is like, yeah, I really like this one. I'm gonna keep this one. It also performs pretty well, and I really like Tom Ford, so we'll keep that for sure. Vie Est Belle Eclat. I actually really like this one, you guys. This is, in my words, in my opinion, this is a more sexy version of the original Vie Est Belle. This one has bergamot in it, which gives it a little bit of a punch, a little bit of a citrusy opening, which makes it a little more sexy. It's not as powdery. It's not as unremarkable as the original Vie Est Belle. Yeah, to me, this is just better, and it's very sweet. Yeah, I really like this one. I like this one better than the original. It has really good projection, and if you layer this one actually with Mon Guerlain, you get beautiful praline, lavender, vanilla magic. Gold Couture. This is not one of my favorite fragrances, but I do like it. And the reason that I keep this one is actually, yeah, the reason I keep this one is actually because my boyfriend loves it. It is sexy, it is youthful, it's flirtatious. I don't have anything else quite like it in my collection. I prefer this to all of the other Viva La Juicy perfumes. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's good. If I didn't know it was Viva La Juicy, and if I smelt it in a niche line or something, I'd probably really like it. So I'm trying not to be judgmental and biased because I know it's a Viva La Juicy. I still really actually do like that one. Delina. Delina, you guys, is one I pretty much only keep for the bottle, to be very honest. I like the scent. It's a really nice scent, but it's not one that I'm just dying head over heels to go for. It's not one that I would have probably picked out if I would have been in person smelling the fragrances, you know what I mean? I think I just would have been drawn to the bottle because the bottle is absolutely exquisite. It's beautiful. Honestly, it's a work of art. It's just such a gorgeous perfume. This one I actually got because I traded with somebody and I had smelt it before, and I do really like it. It is a tart, sweet, fruity rose fragrance that also has some woody notes and some incense, and it's very sensual and very pretty and very feminine. I just don't grab for it very much. So this one I'm actually thinking about trading or selling to a fellow fragrance friend that I have. All right. Why am I staring at all of these and not grabbing any of them? That obviously tells us something. So the Signorina Rebelle, this one I actually recently hauled. This was in a haul video. This is really gorgeous when you spray it. I'm very disappointed with the performance. This is an ice cream vanilla with a little bit of coconut. It literally has a note of ice cream, obviously a synthetic note, and it does not last at all. You guys, honestly, I really need to learn to start spraying things on my skin before I buy them, because even on clothing, this does not last. On paper, it smells incredible. When you spray it on paper, you're like, oh my gosh, what is that? It's this really sweet, dense vanilla ice cream smell, and it just smells very feminine and flirtatious and sexy. And this is brand new, and I have worn it a couple of times now, and it just does not last. Like, it's gone within about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's a skin scent, and I can hardly tell it's there, and I'm just super disappointed. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna get rid of this one because I need it to perform, and it's not performing. Okay, Aquilina Pink Sugar. This is one that I've owned before and gotten rid of in the past, and for some reason I felt like I needed it back in my collection. I think because this one is just so iconic. This is like the original girly, sugary fragrance. I think all of us have smelt this. All of us have probably worn this at some point. Yeah, but it's one that I just can't bring myself to wear, and there's really no point in me holding on to it if I'm not going to wear it. At the same time, I don't know, like I say, it's iconic, right? But I don't think I'm gonna wear it, and I really, really like this when I smell it on other people. I do not like it when I smell it on myself. When I smell it on myself, it reminds me of being very young again, like when I first started wearing this. And it just is very nostalgic for me, but not necessarily in a good way. I don't know, and it's one of those ones that's always going to be there. So if I decide I want it back, I can always get it. This was not expensive. I think I'm going to get rid of that one because there's just no point in having it. I have other sweet fragrances that I would rather wear that don't make me feel like I'm super young. And yeah, I'm just not going to wear that one. My Annick Goutal, this one, unfortunately, I am on the fence about. I don't know why. This is actually one of the most expensive in my collection. This is a really beautiful, more expensive fragrance. It's beautiful. I don't know why I'm thinking about getting rid of it. I think maybe I'll hold on to this one for now, just because I haven't had a chance to even wear it. I've never worn this. I don't know how people react. I don't know if I like how I feel when I'm wearing it. We will hold on to that one for now as well. Hermes Eau de Merveille. This is the Eau de Toilette. This is a really nice, soft, woody orange fragrance. It's light, beautiful for the summer, beautiful for warm weather, smells expensive. This was a gift actually from my boyfriend. I will keep this one because I actually do like it. I don't wear it very much, but I do like it. And because it was something he kind of picked out for me, so it's kind of special. So we will hold on to that one as well. Vie Est Belle. I think I'm actually gonna declutter Vie Est Belle. Yeah, I really do. The thing about Vie Est Belle, it's beautiful. It is. I mean, it smells good. My only concern with it is that I'm kind of feeling over it. Like, it's feeling a little bit generic to me. I don't know. I just don't reach for it very often. I actually wore quite a lot of it for a while. I wore it like every day. But these days, I'm more likely to grab Chanel Chance Eau de Parfum. I don't know. There's just something about this that is not sitting right with me anymore. And I'm thinking I'm starting to understand why some people consider it very generic. You know what? I can't even explain it. If you guys have heard of, I think her name is Angel Lately, I believe. She did a video about why she doesn't like Vie Est Belle. I watched it today and I completely agreed with her, the way she described it. So I'm just going to link that video down below in my description box. She does get very passionate in the video, but I actually tend to agree with her. So I'm not even going to try to explain it. Just click on her video if you're interested. I'm just kind of over it. I have other fragrances I'd rather wear that I think are more classy and more sexy. And honestly, if I want this kind of sweetness, like if I want that really sweet feminine type of fragrance, I would honestly just wear Vie Est Belle Eclat. I think we're gonna say goodbye to Vie Est Belle. Viva La Juicy Bodacious. This one, you guys, I don't care for much at all myself. I really don't care for this one, but it's sweet and it's okay, and my boyfriend really, really likes it, unfortunately. So yeah, I wear this for him sometimes. Yeah, so I will wear this, I will keep it, but once I run out, I will not repurchase this one. I think I'll just stick with the Gold Couture. Victor and Rolf Bonbon. Okay, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know how I ended up with this one. This was kind of a fluke. It was kind of an accident. It was basically a really bad experience that I had at a store when I went to return another perfume, and she was quite hasty with me and quite rude. And I don't want to get into details, but anyways, I ended up walking out with this one. I still have really negative memories associated with this because now all I think about is that situation where I was really taken advantage of as a customer, which is really unfortunate. I have a full brand new 100 ml bottle of Victor and Rolf Bonbon, which I know I won't wear this whole thing. And I have other fragrances that I like to wear better for the evening. This one is really, really nice, but it's almost a little bit too young for me. I feel like my gut is telling me to sell it, so. Bulgari Goldia. This one is actually new to my collection and I really, really like this. This is a nice yellow floral. I haven't had a chance to wear it yet. I really need to take the time and wear this. It's very sweet. It has like a bit of a tropical vibe, so we'll definitely keep that one. Narciso by Narciso. This one I see myself wearing a little bit more in the winter. I don't want to declutter it because I really love all the Narcissos. If I have to be honest, I prefer the Poudre to this one, but I think this will be really beautiful to wear in the wintertime. Oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah, I really just need to actually wear this one. I don't know if it's necessary to have both, this one and the Poudre. Maybe I'll interchange them this year, and then when this one's out, I might just keep buying the Poudre. They're all really nice though. And finally, we have Prada Candy, and this one I'm going to declutter, you guys, because this does not perform at all. You can see that I've sprayed a little bit of it. It's not quite full, but this one I feel like I can spray so many sprays and it just does not last. It does not project, unfortunately. So I really, really like this, but the performance is not there. The other thing I hate is the atomizer. It actually has a terrible atomizer. When it comes out in like a stream instead of a spray. I just don't care for it. So it's too bad because I really, really love this fragrance, but it just does not, the performance is not there for me. Okay guys, so this is my keep pile. I have quite a few here. I'm very happy with all of the ones that I have here. And like I say, there's one or two that I just need to give a chance to and actually wear, like the Annick Goutal. And this is my donate slash sell slash swap pile. And I'm quite comfortable and quite happy with those choices. Yeah, there's just no point in keeping things around if I'm not 100% happy with them. So these are the ones I will be saying goodbye to. So that's it for today's decluttering video, you guys. I hope that you really enjoyed. Do head on over and follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. I do share a lot of things on there that I don't on YouTube. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye for now.